Hi, welcome to another Geordie Giant Veg. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different again today. The last one of the old videos, I think you see I made some raspberry and rhubarb vodka. I'll just get that and show you the bottle now actually. It's all bottled up. We haven't tried it yet, like it's got a bit of sediment in the bottle. But yeah, it smells delicious. Today I'm going to be, because obviously it's the time of year where you're getting tons and tons of produce. I've got a huge glut of rhubarb. I'm going to try and make some rhubarb champagne, but with a little bit of a twist. I'm going to do one rhubarb and raspberry champagne and one rhubarb and blueberry champagne. It's pretty simple, to be honest. What you'll need is, because I'm doing two different kinds, I've got two buckets, and as you can see, these black buckets, and I've got lids. They come with, I bought them with lids, so you can cover them over. In each bucket I've got 8 litres of water. You'll need a kilogram of sugar for each bucket. I know it's a lot, but we've got to make it nice and sweet. You'll also need 5 big stalks of rhubarb, which will be evenly shared out between the buckets. The same, you'll need the juice of 5 lemons and 2 limes, and you'll share this out evenly between the 2 buckets. The zest of 5 lemons and 2 limes, and you'll be sharing them evenly between the 2 buckets. What I'll do is, when I've zested the lime to try and get it even, I've zested one lime over this side of the plate, another lime over that side of the plate, and basically the lemon in the centre just gets split, and then you've got roughly, you've got a lime in each, and then whatever with the lemon. You'll need a tray of raspberries, a bowl of blueberries. Secret ingredient is white wine vinegar. You'll need some of that, and of course bottles to bottle it in once it's ready. I went and bought a dozen of these half litre Grolsch type pop top. You need these kind so you can seal the bottles up once they're full, to keep them. The carbon in it basically, it carbonates itself and it becomes fizzy. I've also bought a couple of the big ones, which will look nice when you're having barbecues and stuff, and you can get it out and let people try it. Right, let's get started. Right, in each of the bowls you need to put a full bag of sugar, basically 1 kilogram of sugar in each bowl. I add the sugar first because when you start putting the fruit in and stuff like that, it helps you mix it up. Instead of you mixing it all up at the end. I'll get a spoon. You'll need a spoon as well to stir with. The rhubarb, share the rhubarb out pretty much evenly between the 2 buckets. Like that. The lemon and lime juice, this gives it like a zest. Yeah, this gives it a bit of a zest, so hold on, right, it's 300 millilitres in there, so I want 150 in here. Yep. Nice. In there. The zest then, try and even it out so you get about the same amount of zest in each bucket. Okay, The raspberries are I've used the frozen raspberries because I haven't got much of my own raspberries this year, so I'm just using frozen raspberries, which is quite alright. Blueberries, I've had to use frozen blueberries because I haven't had any blueberries this year, so add them to that. And now the secret ingredient, which is the white wine vinegar. You want to use about 3 tablespoons of white wine vinegar for each bucket, for each 8 litres. So 3 tablespoons for each. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter if I add a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. So give it a good mix up, a good slosh about, and what you want to do is you want to try and get all the sugar, the granulated sugar in the bottom dissolved into the water. It won't happen now, it'll happen over the process of the next 48 hours. You leave it in the buckets in a place what's room temperature, maybe it's a little bit warmer. It gets going, you see things start activating in it and stuff like that. Then in 2 days time, 48 hours, you're ready for to bottle it. Once you put it in the bottles, be careful not to store them in a place what's going to get warm, because the bottles will explode. Because of the pressure inside the bottles, they'll literally just pop if it's warm, because you're agitating the yeast, the natural yeast in the fruit, and it'll produce a lot of carbon, and it'll just the bottles will just explode. So you'll end up with lots of stuff all over. You've got to leave it for about a fortnight in the bottles before trying it, and then it should have self-carbonated, and you should have a nice fizzy rhubarb champagne, hopefully. It won't have much alcohol in it. In fact, it'll barely have any alcohol in it at all. It'll probably be 0.5%, maybe it's a little bit under, because it's not left long enough. And to be honest, you don't want loads of alcohol in it, because the missus will probably like it and she'll end up getting drunk, and you'll end up with a big list of jobs to do. So, yeah, that's it. I'll be bottling it up in 2 days' time. I'll see you in a second. Welcome back. It's been a month now since I bottled up the raspberry and rhubarb champagne. Now is the moment of truth. I've got my little champagne glass here. I just want to see if it's carbonated. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll see. It's the first time I've opened it, so we'll do it together. Let's see if I've got some. Well, there we go. Whoa. And there we go. Don't know if you can hear it fizzing. We'll try it. It's actually really nice. Yeah, so rhubarb and raspberry champagne, fantastic. I take it the longer you leave it, the fizzier it gets. So yeah, that was quite a pop there. It'll be nice during the summer when you've got barbecues and stuff like that to get it out. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you again on the next one. Please remember to like and subscribe. You can subscribe by pressing the button at the top of my channel. I really appreciate it, and it'll update you of any future videos that's available. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.